Man.
Hello, world.
Real talk. Real talk.
How you doing, folks?
Real talk.
We back.
We're back.
This is Real Talk and Sports.
We do this.
Father's Day edition. This is another podcast about nothing.
Podcast about nothing.
Again, you can follow us on Twitter. That's RT and Sports. You
Definitely RT and Sports.
You can find us. You can find us on the podcast source. Yeah, we are. Shout out to our followers. We're over the 300 mark now.
You're not followers up over.
Appreciate the love, the retweets.
Happened on the humble.
On the humble. We appreciate it, folks. Thank you guys for coming with us. A lot has been going on.
It's been
busy. It's been busy. How's things been going with you, man?
You know, it's Real Talking Sports. You know what I'm saying? Real
Talking
Talking Sports.
Good, man.
.libsyn.com. You know what I'm saying? It's
Find
the
us,
podcast.
folks. We here. We ain't going nowhere.
Get it, the podcast source in the App Store. You know what I'm saying? Under Sports and Recreation.
To find us there.
The Real Talk boys is in there, man. We in it. We everywhere. We worldwide. We global. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to all our followers across the nation, from Cali to Texas to Florida to Connecticut, everywhere. He threw it back.
Man.
But yeah, let's get it started, man. Let's talk about our boy YG.
We started with YG, man.
Took 3 shots.
Shout out to my man YG, man. Hopefully he cool. That's tough. He was in the studio.
It wasn't fatal though, man. I mean,
he was in the studio.
I never been shot. I never want to get shot.
Nah.
But I mean, it wasn't fatal. So I want to wish YG a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
Speaking of fatal, we got to talk about Troy Ave and the Major Without a Deal. Now, I purchased the album. I like Troy Ave.
Troy cool.
I mean, he sold. They said he released the album on a Friday. They came back and said he sold 4,400 copies and 30 physical copies. Now, I watched a good interview with him on the Breakfast Club. I know a lot of us probably watched the Breakfast Club, and he made reference to. I mean, he made reference to basically saying that he's getting 95% of everything he's selling.
Living that independent life.
So, I mean, even if the dude is selling 100,000 copies, he's making more money if somebody's going platinum
than a lot of you dudes with deals.
So, I mean, I gotta give a shout out to Troy Ave because he's doing something that we want to do. You know, we started the podcast off.
He went the Master P route.
We're trying to start the own Real Talking Sports. It's gonna be bigger than a podcast and a video blog, folks.
It's all about that.
It's a lifestyle, man. You know what I mean? So we want to give a shout out to that.
On all your royalties.
Gotta do that.
On all your royalties.
So speaking of that, let's talk about the homie Rick Ross.
Oh.
Rick Ross came through like a boss.
Oh. Rose. So my man Rose, he gets caught up, man, down in Georgia on the marijuana charge.
The possession.
Yeah, man. He got the Jane in his pocket. But, you know, he goes to jail and he said he met some real niggas in jail. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
I mean, he said he met some real niggas.
And that's what happened.
So, because of that, he goes and bails out like 7 or 8 of them. So that's how that story went.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they probably was happy. You know what I'm saying? You look up and they say that Ross posted your bail.
Remember, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished.
Yeah.
Get it right, folks. Again, follow us on Twitter. That's RT and Sports. I mean, get us. Let us know how you feel about the show. Send us our questions. So RT and
we still got them shirts,
Sports,
man.
Yahoo.
Shout
out to 80s Baby.
Y'all trying to get them shirts. Yeah, man. 80s Babies print, man.
So it's coming, man.
You better get it.
Shout out to all the entrepreneurs watching the show.
That black carpet is coming too.
If you got a grind and you want us to support you, hit us up. We all about seeing everybody eat, because everybody eating, nobody's starving, and nobody hates when they eating. You feel me? So
everybody eat.
Everybody eat. So it's like I said, it's June 17th, folks. A lot went down June 17th, 21 years ago.
Today in history.
21 years ago.
No, we always do it today in history.
21 years ago.
So what happened today in history?
Today, 21 years ago, we had our homie, Arinthio James Simpson,
Orenthal.
Orenthal?
Orenthal.
I thought it was Orenthal.
Orenthal James Simpson.
Anywho, Al Collins and the infamous white Ford Bronco.
That white Bronco.
You know that Ford was happy.
During the Houston and
the Knicks
game.
Yeah, they cut off. Life of a Knicks fan.
Speaking of Houston Knicks, the Clutch City documentary.
Okay, I didn't watch
Houston
it.
Rockets.
I couldn't stomach it.
That was impressive. Yeah, I know you was a little upset.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, but
I didn't watch it.
You should check it out. It's actually pretty good.
I didn't watch it.
It's pretty good.
Shout out to Liz on Twitter. I know you watched it.
Shout out to Liz, man. Get well soon too, Liz. I seen you a little ankle situation, man, on the Twitter, man. So, you messed up, man. Get well.
And also, I want to give a shout out to the homie Prezi. He has been running a Caribbean dance hall night in Baltimore. It's his 5th anniversary. I'm going to go and support him. If y'all in the Baltimore area,
Prezi, man. Keep on
Pages Lounge, a nice spot, good crowd. So shout them out. We got to give, again, we love the entrepreneurs because you know how they getting familiar. They subscribing, they following, they listening.
Yeah. Better get down.
And let's talk about the most talked about transracial.
Hashtag Ask Rachel.
Ask Rachel. That's one of the funniest damn Twitters.
Hashtag Ask Rachel.
Rachel
Dozier.
Rachel Dozier. Whatever her name is. Rachel Dozier.
Miss Rachel. We can call you Miss Rachel.
She's pretending to be a black woman. Now listen to this.
Your family Creole.
Listen to this.
Man, she needed like a red bone.
I mean, she attended.
Until you seen her parents, then you seen the wedding pictures. Because the wedding pictures, she was looking a little pale, But in a lot of her little photos, I mean, she looked like she could be a red bone.
Yeah.
Or, she could be Creole. Family might be from Louisiana or something. You know what I'm saying? Down there in the bayou.
But the funny thing about it is, she went to Mississippi. Again, her
was
parents
doing a lot of black stuff. I think
she said she identified as being black at the age of 5 years old.
She was doing a lot of black stuff.
She got into Howard University. Here's a crazy story. She got into Howard University.
That's a black thing.
And they never seen her. So when she got on the campus and got her scholarship, they were shocked because she submitted drawings of African American culture.
So mind you, she uses the word black though.
Yeah. So, but this time,
African American.
But this time,
black.
On a Howard University application, there wasn't no race.
I know.
So anywho, her parents adopted 4 black children. Again, she doesn't say African American.
Black.
We're gonna say they're black.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's a wide range of things, folks. And she basically took it and sort of ran with it. In 2010, she identified herself as black while teaching an Africana course in the University of Washington. University of Eastern Washington, and Eastern Washington University. Beg your pardon, folks. And she basically lied about having a black father.
Schools.
She also became the leader of a chapter of the NAACP in Spokane, Washington. Also, in 2014, she oversaw a commission of Spokane police officers, and when they asked her for the application, she checked black. My thing about the whole Rachel situation, and when I first heard it, I didn't really pay any attention. I was like, man, this isn't a big story. But then I thought about it.
There's a whole lot of Ask Rachel on the timeline though on Twitter.
Yeah, and that probably took some of the sincerity out of it.
Whole lot of crazy.
A lot of
Rachel. Man, I seen some crazy stuff on Twitter.
Yeah.
Man, and shout out to Twitter, man. Twitter is interesting.
It's very interesting.
You see some stuff on Twitter, but you also get the scoop, man. Y'all be having the scoop, man. I'm just saying, Twitter be having all the scoops on everything. So shout out to Twitter for that.
So here's where the story gets a little.
Oh.
Here's where the story gets a little cloudy. Oh. Back in 2002, Rachel Dozier went ahead and actually sued Howard University for discrimination. 2002, And why do you think she sued him for, Tay? For discrimination?
I don't know. Humor me.
For being white. So back in 2010, 2002, being white was cool for her. Now, my thing about it, I have no beef for anybody trying to advance the black culture, advance the black race. But surely, how can you take someone seriously or credible if they're changing who they are? So they really don't even know themselves. And how dare she compare herself with Bruce Jenner in regards to her continuing to lie, get the weave put in her hair.
Bruce Jenner. Bob Costas.
Yeah. Bob Costas. Yeah, Bob Costas did come out and say
Bob Costas
some quite controversial remarks.
Check out Bob Costas' remarks.
Just check. We're not going to repeat them, but go ahead.
I ain't about to go into that.
Check out what Bob Costas.
Just because he said Bruce, Caitlyn, Jenner. Yeah. Bob Costas. Just go check out Bob Costas.
Check out that. Yeah. And check it out with the SBs, especially.
Yeah. Just go check out Bob. Go Google Bob Costas. You go Google it and go to the news section. I'm sure it'll be coming up.
And my thing also about Rachel is we all know, and I don't mean to even say this, there's no racist bone in my body. The white privilege in America is real, folks. Mm-hmm. Look at the prison systems. Look at the judicial system. Why would you want to give that up? Why would you want to give that luxury up? The struggle, the black culture, the black experience, it's a beautiful thing. I love my black skin. I love my black culture. I love my black brothers and sisters. I love everybody, but I love black excellence. So my thing is love yourself. The darker you are, the lighter you are, we all different shades. I may joke around on Twitter about the shades, but at the end of the day, I love black people, period. So like I said, love who you are, because we can't all change ourselves.
I love y'all too, black people.
And shout out to all the beautiful women tuning in to the show. And all we appreciate y'all love. I mean, we appreciate everything y'all go through to continue being beautiful.
And shout out to the fellas too, man. We ain't gonna forget
all the noble kings out there.
Man,
it's Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, man, to all the dads, man.
Who's actually taking care of their children.
That's, taking care of their babies, man.
Not Instagram fathers
raising their kids, man, and showing men how to be men and ladies how to be ladies. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. To the OG senior Pop. Happy Father's Day to you, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a whole lot of West Coast, y'all.
A lot of West Coast going on.
Yeah, represent for the West. The West had a big night.
Definitely had a big night.
You know what I'm saying? Had a big night last night.
But the thing, let's getting back into about the race topic is you see this around the world a lot where you got different races who are on the same island, separated by a language.
Discriminating against your own people.
We're talking about the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Now, there's an interesting topic that came across my Twitter timeline where we have Dominican Republic have just came up with a new law that all undocumented migrant workers have to be verified before Wednesday at 7 p.m. Now the thing about the migrant workers is that most of the migrant workers are Haitian. There's about 524,000, about 500,000 migrant workers. 90% of them are Haitian. Now, most Haitian workers come over to cut sugar cane, clean homes, babysit.
Domestic stuff.
The domestic stuff.
Yeah.
I find it atrocious that now they want to kick these people out, and it is deep rooted. It's more deep rooted than color, because back in 1937, there was a Dominican dictator. What was his name, Tay? It was Rafael Trujillo.
Trujillo.
He actually he murdered tens of thousands of Haitians. Now, you don't learn about this in school. No one teaches you this in school. Even in 2010, when Haiti had the earthquake, they started to see an abundance of Haitian people or refugees per se go to the Dominican Republic. Now,
go to the surrounding islands, of course.
I've got Dominican friends, and they've told me that if you're a darker shade of Dominican, they treat you differently. There's some people in this person's family that don't want her to get a suntan. So, at the end of the day, like I said, people, you got to go ahead and just love who you are. I mean, we have so many barriers that we put up with each other, with religion, sexual orientation, race. And I mean, you just got to go ahead and just love one another for who we are and what makes us different. And the thing about it that I don't also understand is in 2013, a constitutional court passed a right to strip all citizens of children of Haitian refugees or immigrants, I beg your pardon, Haitian immigrants that were in Dominican Republic before the year of 1929. So that means, folks, you're Spanish. Only thing you know is Spanish. You identify with being Dominican. However, in 2013, 200,000 children who were from Dominican Republic, were no longer citizens.
That's crazy.
So that basically shows you how we put barriers up against each other. I mean, who's to say I'm a person who's lighter skinned than me is better than me, or a person who is darker skinned is better than me? Folks, we all equal. We all got the same free will to go ahead and chase our dreams and do everything that we do. Because like we said, when you go ahead and create your own lane, there's no traffic. We go on 150 miles per hour. And again, folks, you can follow us on the Twitter at Sports.
Back.
Yeah, so we have a lot going on, man. We have what about your boy Donald Trump? Donald Trump, man.
Donald Trump, Donald Trump. You are a joke.
Not a joke. Just like
you're rich, but you're a joke, dude. Picture you rolling.
Come on, Mr. Trump. Did you hear what he said?
What did he say?
Donald Trump said he wants to build a wall to protect the USA from Mexicans, and he wants the Mexicans to pay for it. How is that appropriate? When the Mexican population,
if Donald Trump is elected president, I'm moving.
It's almost a majority.
I'm moving.
Or we got Jeb Bush.
I don't know if I could take another Bush in office, man. I think they have a combined IQ of maybe about 17.
17.
Yeah.
I mean, they know how to strike oil.
Man, they got plenty of money.
They definitely got plenty of money.
They got plenty of money.
Money can't buy you common sense, though. But yeah, and then also speaking of common sense, Joyce Mitchell. As you guys have known, there was two New York murderers who escaped an upstate New York prison, so-called Little Siberia. They used used hacksaw blades,
had the chisel,
a punch,
a screwdriver,
all provided by the tailor, Miss Joyce Mitchell, who's married.
This young lady.
Now, supposedly and allegedly, she's having sex with Richard Matt and David Sweat. Those sound like people who are going to commit murder. It's going to be a great Hollywood
Richard.
movie.
He got two first names, so you know he crazy. You know, the people with them two first names, I don't know about them people.
They set up an 800-man manhunt for these gentlemen, and they could not find them. And it's June 6th they escaped. Now, Joyce Mitchell was supposed to pick them up, but she felt bad. Come to find out, they was plotting to kill her husband, too. So, I mean...
She's about to run away with them, too, dude.
Man, listen.
I don't know what's a movie about like that, though. What was that movie?
I don't know.
It came out not too long ago.
So
I can't remember the name of it, but yeah.
I mean,
she tripping.
And I can't even get mad. I can't get mad at the individual for escaping prison. Their crimes are hideous.
Bone-clad fleet.
But they escaped prison. And for escaping prison, I mean...
They went Shawshank on them.
And they're 20 miles from Canada, so Lord knows where they're at right now.
You know. That's
So,
serious stuff.
And speaking of the system, the D.C. Mansion massacre. Again, we reported this a couple of shows ago about a couple, the child and their maid being killed. Well, the gentleman, again, we don't mention his name, but the gentleman's going to go ahead and he's got a new lawyer.
Yeah, he went and the family went and got him a lawyer. He had a public defender, so situation got a little deep for him. So he no longer has a public defender. He now has a lawyer. How about family?
I mean, you can't blame him.
He said he was framed. That's what he yelling right now.
They found his DNA on the pizza.
I mean, but on some pizza.
They found his DNA on some pizza. There's nothing much more to say about that, folks. Found the DNA on the pizza. Unless he's a delivery person.
I don't know if you can give somebody 50, 60, 70 years because you found some DNA on some pizza.
I mean, why would he have the DNA on the pizza? Like he wasn't a regular guest of it. He didn't just go over there, for pizza. And the house was burned down.
Well, that's true.
He burnt the house down. So he's a dumb criminal. First and foremost, he's a dummy.
I'm glad he got a lawyer.
He has a history of violence.
Yeah, he do.
So
I don't know. I mean, I'm just glad he got a lawyer, man. Instead of public. You got to be you got enough.
And then, like I said, I mean, even with technology, it's always a gift and a curse. One of the curses is I know a lot of us use a tracking app for losing our phone. I don't personally use it, but I want to shed light to a story that hasn't got a lot of attention.
Yeah, you might want to listen to this, especially for you. A lot of you Apple people that use Find My iPhone. You might want to listen.
So basically, there was an 18-year-old Jeremy Cook. He's from London, Ontario, Canada. Basically, he left his phone in a cab on a Saturday night. He goes and tracks the phone and goes to a car that has the phone. He tries to get the phone. He opens the door. They shoot him 3 times and they kill him. Now, Mr. Cook was a very ambitious young man. He owned a furniture business. He had a carpentry internship. But he basically died over trying to find his phone on an app. So
yeah,
it's sad. I mean, a lot of us are ran by our phones.
People, man, lose your phone and be having them apps, man. You know, some of them security apps.
Your phone can be replaced.
Some tracking devices on them, man.
But your life can't.
I don't know if those tracking devices is a good idea, man. You might want to come up with a new plan. I'm just saying. Let's come up with a new plan.
So yeah, he was murdered, a senseless murder. And only thing I can tell people is like we live for our phones now. I mean, a lot of us do more of texting or online or shopping. Or your phone's a great asset, but folks, it's not worth your life.
If you track your phone and you see your phone on the move, get a new phone.
Just leave it alone.
Just get a new phone. If you see your phone's on the move, like if it ain't like and you're at your house up under the couch and got fell in that little hole that be in the back of the couch. If it's not in there, or it's not at work in the gym because you was working out and you dropped it out your bag and it ended up behind an elliptical somewhere, somewhere that you ain't gotta be going up in nobody's hood, nobody's territory. You don't even know where you going. You just go because your phone there. You gotta do something different because that's not gonna work.
It's not worth it, folks.
Get insurance, phone a friend. I don't know. Use a lifeline. Anything. But just don't go show up in somebody's hood looking for your phone.
It's not worth it, folks. It's not worth it. So.
And if somebody comes, blow the whistle.
Hey.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
So that's gonna wrap it up.
That's the world talk, man.
For the Father's Day.
You already know what it is, man.
Another podcast about nothing.
You know,
Part
we
one.
ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't talking about nothing.
This is another podcast, man. We ain't talking about nothing.
Again.
You know, it's Father's Day edition, man. Part one. You know, we be back. We're talking sports.
Again, get familiar.
Subscribe.
Follow.
Listen.
Let's go, folks. We're coming right back at y'all.